Hello, my name is Martyr, and this is Let's Play Wyv and Keep, the Temple of the Lost Idol. And thank you for watching. Wyv and Keep is a puzzle platformer, guys, with a high focus on cooperative gameplay between two players. It has that kind of like that style and theme of Spelunky, where you're going to be collecting treasure and avoiding, snakes and traps and crazy crap like that. But the gameplay really reminds me of more of a scapegoat, in that basically every puzzle that you'll be encountering is kind of like a self-contained area, and then you beat it and you move deeper into the game, and it exposes you to more complicated elements as you move forward. It was released on Steam August 2014, and it was developed and published by a Jolly Corps. You can go ahead and get Wyv and Keep for the indie standard of $14.99. Now, guys, Wyv and Keep is an adorable little pixel puzzle game, guys. You basically are kind of like just treasure hunters who are completely, inept, slightly silly and stupid, and you have to use the two main characters to, overcome the puzzles and challenges. And they're kind of like, they're almost like boxes in a way. They can do things, they can drop boxes off on top of each other, and you kind of have to bounce between the two characters as you're moving forward. It certainly is challenging. They're tossing their stuff out, which becomes an issue later on in the game. But for sure, the game is meant to be played with other people. It's meant to be played with two people, I should say. But that isn't to say you can't play this game alone. You can, matter of fact, but for the most enjoyment out of this game, you're going to get your bang for your buck. You're going to want somebody else there playing this with you. But for the purposes of this video, I'll be playing this solo, guys, and showing you what the gameplay is like. So let's get into it, shall we? Let's continue here. I've actually beaten about 20 boards so far. I'm actually going to go ahead and start off. We'll start off on level 2 and we'll make our way forward. It's really not that hard. And the game does feature controller support, guys. Mostly for 360 controllers. There is programs out there that you can use if you don't have a 360 controller to kind of fool the game into thinking that you have a 360 controller. So let's talk about what you're looking at right here. On the top left, we have a amount of gold, which basically is what your treasure, essentially. You can use that to, I think, buy items in the game. There's like this thing called a Pygmy shop. I haven't found it yet. I just know it's there. To the right of that is how many attempts you've tried on this particular puzzle scene. To the right of that, obviously, is where you are, and then how long you've been. These are just the tutorial levels, so it's just kind of giving you an idea of what to do. Basically, your character has kind of like 3 actions they can take. They can, jump, they can push on objects, and I can also switch to the other characters, Wyv or Keep, basically, and use them to get to different areas. And basically, all you really need to do is to get from point A to point B. Once you beat a board, it tells you how well you did, kind of in a almost weird appy iOS vibe to the game, even though it's not in any way, it's not on a mobile device. But it's just, I don't know why it's like that, but it has that, that weird, what I'm talking about. And it gives, if you got, 3 stars, or in this case, 3 gold trophies. For instance, I did great on the loot, I did great on the retries, but I did terrible on the time because I was more talking about things more than actually playing. So you basically need to kind of use your characters in combination to kind of get over your challenges here. For instance, well, not so much for these beginning levels, really, to be honest with you. These beginning levels are more just simplistic, levels just to get things going. And sometimes, like I said, you'll get deeper into the game, start introducing more elements like boxes that you basically need to use to, open up doors or block arrows. And the game gets really, really complicated. Now, let me show you. I kind of rushed through that one there. So I'm actually going to try it a little bit different this time. Grab that gold. For the most part, some of the beginning levels, for sure, you don't necessarily have to play the other character for the most part. I'm going to use this box instead of pushing it all the way over there. Push it there. You also need to kind of be smart, because there is a way you can essentially screw yourself over. Like, for instance, if I were to push this box all the way into this corner, I would have messed up my world and not be able to push it out of that corner. You can't pull on things. At least I don't think you can. I'm pretty sure you can't. Let's find out. I'm going to curious. Can you pull on boxes by pressing the action button? No, you cannot. So you can only literally push on boxes. So there's a way kind of to screw yourself over if you're not careful of what you're doing here. And like I said, they just introduce different kinds of elements. There is also like a little bit of a script in the game, which is kind of cute. Basically, the characters kind of talk to each other, and they have very humorous dialogue, and basically kind of gives you an idea of what the story is like. And it's very cute, and the pixels are very well done. They're adorable, and all the characters, the way they interact, they're very, very cute. I don't know if Wyv and Keep are together as a couple. That's kind of interesting. One thing to note is that, like other you know, most games, for some reason our characters cannot swim. There is a way to die in this game. She starts hysterically crying, or he starts hysterically crying if she dies. So you kind of need to kind of avoid obstacles. There's a lot of different kinds of obstacles. There's explosions and arrows and all sorts of crazy crap. And there's also secrets in this game also, which can be a little bit difficult to get to. For instance, let me see if I can. I don't know if I'm able to get this treasure chest. I don't think I did. I don't think I managed to get this last time. Did I? Let's see. Nope. Totally can't. Okay, why can't I get that treasure chest? Let's restart the level, which will count as a try, but to be honest, we've already died once anyway, so it's not like it really matters. I'm just kind of curious, like, how do you get to that treasure chest? Can you get it from up there? No. Okay, hold on. And there's, like I said, there's secrets in the game. There's kind of different things hidden throughout the game for you to kind of just try to find and collect. I certainly don't know how to get that treasure chest. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I screwed up. That's gonna be my fault. Now, here's one thing that I do find confusing about this game is that, as you can see, if I were to hit restart right now, I have 3 retries, which basically would kind of screw over my chances. All I'd have to do to get kind of restart all that is just go back to the map, and I'm back to 0 tries again. And I could just do the map properly instead of having those tries there, which seems a little weird to me. It seems like, what's the point of having the restart button there if all you can do is just go back to the map and redo everything all over again and not have to deal with that? It's a very strange thing for sure. I don't know exactly understand why that's there, but I mean, I guess if you're just kind of like a perfectionist and you want to just do it as almost as a challenge, just do it straight in a row, you do have that option available to you there. So this is kind of where they kind of show you the aspect of using the characters as boxes themselves, which is kind of the way you have to look at them. You know, Wyv and Keep are just kind of moving, talking, walking boxes that can cut down things and interact with objects. But basically, if I had to put that there and you know, Keep had not been there to catch that box, it would have fallen down, I'd have been screwed over, and I would not been able to basically activate this switch. Oh, there is a bag of money up there. I never noticed. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm kind of curious. Return to the map because I don't want to count this as a retry. Hold on. All right. I didn't see that bag of money up there. Oh. Okay. So. Very nice. Okay. Now, again, I need to use him as kind of like a human box there. He'll catch onto it. I'll push it onto the switch, grab the gold down here, and move into the exit like that. So you get the idea of how you have to kind of like bounce between the characters and use them almost like a moving tool, essentially, to accomplish a goal. We got straight gold on that level, which is pretty friggin' sweet. That makes me pretty happy. And yeah, basically, Wyv and Keep can do an assortment of things. They can grab objects, lift bombs, cut ropes, basically drop boxes like these down, which we need to figure out a way to basically, you're kind of just at this point kind of making a bridge. And I apologize if I'm ignoring the scrolls. The dialogue in this game is very cute. It's very humorous. I enjoyed quite a bit. But, you know, I more just want to show you the game. And I think that if you play this game, this is kind of like one of the enjoyments, one of the good things about this game. So I don't want to spoil that for you. I want you to kind of experience that yourself. You know what? I don't know. Oh, I screwed that up. Oh, I totally screwed that up. Again, instead of hitting restart, I'm just going to hit return to map and then just instantly kind of restart the level there. Because I don't want to take the loss. Why should I take the loss if I don't have to, you know? I know it's cheating, but, you know, who cares, right? Alright, again. So you got to use your characters kind of as boxes. Otherwise, that would have been trapped there in that corner. I wouldn't be able to get it out. I wouldn't have been able to open the door. I don't know how you get that red gem up there. Let's see. Can I have... No, I don't know how. Huh. Maybe there's something you're missing. I don't really know. Maybe like you get like an upgrade later on that lets you jump a little higher. I don't really know. Maybe you have to manipulate those boxes a little bit better. I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, we did terrible on that board, basically. It looks like the ratings from, you know, a rock to a silver cup to a gold cup, obviously. And then, again, this is just them, kind of the tutorial levels. The tutorial levels aren't too difficult. The puzzles can be certainly very challenging, though. Wait. Oh, I thought there was something there. Okay, never mind. This is just introducing the idea of traps to you. Of course, the traps shoot arrows. Very Spelunky-esque, if you will. I'm going to go ahead and hit... let's go ahead and go to the menu. And then we'll go to the next area here, which is, 2, 1. There is a total of 60 levels in this game, guys. And like I said, there's secrets. Apparently, there's like 6 different endings, which I find really, really impressive. And they've introduced at this point more traps, basically, like spike pits that you can see that are shooting up there, and explosives, which basically can detonate several things. Excuse me, including our characters if we were near them, for instance. Let's just, yep, she's dead. She's blown to smithereens. He's crying. She's dead. Why did she commit suicide? Well, she just did. Oh crap! I think I screwed this up already. Oh gosh, dang it! All right, we'll just return the map, restart the level really quickly. I have to say I do enjoy that aesthetic of kind of left to right, how it's kind of like almost like a play almost. I think that's really cute. I think I don't know why, it's just one of the things I kind of enjoy. I wonder if I could break this by jumping up and down on it. Ah, look at that. That's cool. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, so that makes me wonder if there's something I missed in other levels that I didn't get by jumping up and down the boxes. I could have done a little bit better on the time. Excuse me. And that's one thing I will say, that there is certainly a way you can get the best timer, by yourself. And I'm not sure if it really it's not counting. I wonder if the timers are different when you're playing it by yourself or when you're playing it with somebody else. But just because you're playing it by yourself, excuse me, doesn't mean that you can't certainly get the the gold or whatever. If you're a perfectionist, there is a way to obviously get that gold standard. I think that's what we need to do right there. Yeah. Okay. Let's move along to the next level here, guys. Yeah, you can't get that perfect score if you're really obsessed with that kind of thing. It is certainly possible to get the score. You don't necessarily have to have somebody there, but I think you will obviously benefit from having somebody else there. I mean, you will probably blow through this game, matter of fact, playing it with somebody else. All right, so what we need to do here is push that out of the way. And then what? We need to push like that there, right? Yes. And then have him, or her, I should say, go down here. We're going to ignore the note. It's just more dialogue, more cutesy dialogue. It's really cute. And then she can walk into the door there. And that beats the level. You can get much gold for that level, but I don't think there was any on that level, really. We could have done it a little bit faster, but, that's fine. I'm more talking more than really anything else as far as, gameplay goes. And as you can imagine, I've also beaten some of these levels, which is why, oh good lord, I did not mean for him to fall. Now, I think, okay, wait, no, all right, no. Okay, there we go. The explosives do give you quite a bit of while before they explode, which is really good. Because oh my god, I already screwed up there, didn't I? I totally screwed up there like a douchebag. Oh my goodness. That was so silly of me. There is bonus levels also in this game. They're kind of hidden levels all over the place. Actually, I think if you go to the main map here, you can actually even see some of them. I think those question mark areas, like I said, I progressed to the third area here, which we'll probably jump to here in a little bit. Those third areas, basically, you can get access to. This was one of the more interesting puzzles in the game for sure right here. You get access to those. I'm not really sure how you get access to those, to be 100% honest with you. Like I said, there's lots of secrets in this game. This puzzle right here took me a while to figure out. And I want to show this off to you because, like I said, the game does get rather complicated. So as you can see, if these boxes were out of the way and the dynamite were to be hit by one of the arrows, it would detonate, destroy the box bridge that we have below us, and then we wouldn't be able to get to the exit, and then we'd have to restart, and we'd be kind of screwed. So we need to maintain these boxes basically deflecting these arrows. Almost got hit there like an idiot. So now we got this there. And this, as you can imagine, is actually a lot more simpler than it would appear. All we have to do is just grab that top part. That will explode, but it's not really going to harm anybody. And we can just walk right to the exit. grab all the gold and basically beat that level. That took me actually quite a while to figure out that particular puzzle. But yeah, I think you get a pretty good idea of how they introduce more elements as you get deeper into the game, guys. Let's go ahead and we'll head to the, a deeper level. We'll do a couple. These are the ones I haven't done quite yet, so I'm not really sure what to expect here. So this looks like some sort of so they introduced basically kind of like a moving element to things. So now we need to figure out a way to. We're probably going to have to cut this box down. Okay, and that will. Let's see here. We don't obviously want that to be pinned because we need to get that to the other boxes. Alright, so and then she's going to switch from that one to that one. That will open the door. Now, I certainly could go and get the treasure, but I'll just beat the level for now. And I guess that will probably be that's the side bonus objectives. Collecting all the treasure, finding all the different secrets. So let's do that again. We're going to do it a little bit differently this time. We're going to actually go ahead and collect all the treasure. How do you get that up there? Huh. Maybe. Using that? Is that what you had to do? No, that's not going to help me get the treasure up there. Huh. I'm kind of curious. How do you get that treasure up there? I would almost say, if I didn't know any better, I have to say you could use the other player to kind of bounce off the other player's head. But again, because I'm kind of playing it by myself, I don't think I'm going to be able to, if you see what I'm saying, like have him jump and then have him bounce off her head and get up there. I'm not really sure, though. But that's okay. We got the treasure. So we'll go ahead and just beat the level now. Let's switch back to him. He'll beat the level. We did collect some of the golden level, so that will give us a better rating than we did have before. Obviously, we didn't do as good on time there. But again, there's no leaderboards or anything like that. I don't even know if there's Steam achievements. I'll have to. If there's Steam achievements, I'll put an annotation here. I think there is Steam achievements. Oh, look at this. This one basically introduces kind of some sort of platforms that kind of move out of the way. So I will say that I do think the game does a really good job of amping up the difficulty as you get deeper into it. I've only been playing the game for about an hour now. Okay, so what are we supposed to do here? So jump on her head, press the switch. What does that do? That gives her the ability to jump up. Okay, but that isn't certainly going to get us access to that treasure up there. That just helps us beat the level. So the question is how do we get to that treasure? Oh, let's go back. Hold the phone there, man. Take us back one level. I wasn't done there quite yet. Okay. So, alright, so... Okay, so you need to basically be on there and then jump last second. Oh, good lord, that's hard. Okay, so that is difficult, to say the least. Okay, I think I got it, though. Okay. I jump up there. Now, what do I do here? I can't push those. Interesting. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a gander. Okay, it's gonna come back. I'm gonna jump on it. Gonna jump on that one. Oh, she can't make it up there. Huh, I feel like we're missing something almost. Like there's a vital clue or something or another that we're not exactly seeing here. Like, what would be the point of this switch up here? Wait, okay, what happens if I press the other switch too at the same time? Nothing. Huh. Weird. Okay, so he gets off the switch. He gets on the switch. She gets off the switch. Okay. I don't really understand the point of that. Huh. Well, I'm not really 100% sure of how to get that to work. Like I said, there's a lot of figuring out. There's a lot of different things you can do things. Somewhere in this game, there's this thing called a Pygmy shop, which will allow you to kind of like buy cute, adorable hats for your character. There's a frog here. What does a frog do? What's a froggy for? Frog! Frog! What's the froggy for? Okay. Not really sure. Let's go down, push this there. Okay, then... Huh. Oh, I can see what was going on here. This looks very challenging. Okay, so she's gonna push that out. Okay. Aha! I see. Okay. Cool. And then he pushes this up. Whoops. She gets on top of that one. Oh, she found some secret gold. Sweet. Okay, and then he pushes that one up. She pushes the switch down. He can switch to him. I'm not really sure what the extra box was for, though. Maybe that was to help you kind of like have two switches open. Maybe there's some sort of secret hidden in that level. I'm not 100% sure, guys. I'll do one note really quick. Oh, great. Not another one. What is it, a spider? Is it again? This here says we have another kind of switch to worry about. A green switch. Green, what does it do? Unlike the red ones, once we push it, it stays pushed. So what's so bad about that? I'm colorblind. They all look great to me. You are not. Stop being a baby. Well, I could have been. The designers really should have picked better colors. Okay. So, obviously, the game gets more difficult, guys. The humor factor, the music's really cute. Apparently, there's a track that you can basically, that they made for this game. You know, I think it really sounds really good. The game looks good. The details, the controls are smooth. The jumping is smooth. The puzzles are fun, guys. In all, it's a really good game, guys. Like I said at the beginning, though, guys, this game is meant to be played with 2 players. So if you're more of a loner and enjoy playing solo, this may not be the one for you. On the other hand, though, if you got a couple of buddies or someone living with you, I can see there being a lot of laughter and enjoyment from this game. The game overall is solidly put together, guys. It has, again, increasing difficulty that all puzzle games should have as you get deeper into the game. Also, I should mention this before I end the video, that the game does feature an online mode, so that in case if you don't have anybody to play with you in your house, you can go online and find somebody else to maybe hook up with and play with. I'm not really sure how communication works in that part of the game, though. It's like if you can talk to each other, and communicate somehow. I'm not really sure. But I haven't ran into many bugs in this game, guys. I've actually ran into a single bug, Obviously, there's great amount of replayability here with the 6 different endings. Only thing I would say, though, guys, is that maybe the game is a bit short for its price. I played through the game for about an hour by myself and blew through about 20 levels. And, that isn't counting the secrets or anything like that, though. And this is more of a reference, though, to the game's length, not its replayability. So just, keep that in mind. I guess you may get more or less out of the game depending on, how fast you beat the puzzles and all that good stuff, guys. And although it's a solid puzzle game, and I think people will enjoy it if they give it a chance and don't mind the adorable pixel art, guys. So big thanks to the developer for a chance to review this game. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and I'll keep bringing you awesome games, guys. Till next time, play more indie games.